Part 1, Dust. Distance is a thing I longed for. Sprawling, dust-covered highway, an expanse, all horizon and no end. Dredging up figments of whatever the mind holds on to, desert, an honest blanket in humility. Home, four scorched pillars of concrete, now flush with the earth, caked in charcoal and ash, a bed frame of nails. It coats the lungs, stings the eyes, the smell of smoke, lingering in the fabric of clothes and strands of hair, sometimes soft, the gentle kiss of Palo Santo, sometimes scathing, a visceral memory. Distance is a thing I longed for. Dust-lining bookshelves now infernoed into infinity, how their ashes line each new story. Home is a memory I've flown miles away from, but I can still smell it in every campfire, can still taste it in every speck of dust. Distance, a permanent fissure. Distance, a desert mirage. Distance, a forever receding tide. Echoing out through tin roof, no walls, a hollowed out support structure. Distance. Distance is a thing. Distance is a thing I longed for. Distance is a thing I longed for to hide untethered inside of. Build me a fortress out of debris. See how long it stands. See how far you have to run into the desert before you have to chew yourself out. Before you have to ask yourself what's still bare, what's still exposed, what still runs dry. Slippage of memory back inside, turn back time, time turns to dust, and home once standing is somewhere on the wind. Wind-coated in memories, caked into the canyons of thumbprints, labyrinthine flesh trails rippling into the great, wide, open expanse. Still hangs pristinely when caught in the light. Never stay stuck when still between your fingers. Distance is a thing I longed for. Home is a slippage in memory, a gentle kiss, a visceral place. I don't think I'll ever leave, but I don't think I'll ever be there again. That place and that person is gone. They're somewhere in the great, wide, open expanse, somewhere in the dust, somewhere on the wind. And I think that that's closure enough. Part 2, Green. Grow. Grow your hair, grow your nails, grow your skin, grow your teeth, grow. Grow your mind, grow your life, grow your eyes, grow your body like a garden. Let the leaves stem out of the pores of your skin and cover you in a photosynthesizing lush green carpet. Grow your roots deep into the soil and plant yourself in the firmness of your own being. Grow your breath. Let your words curl out of your fuchsia chest like flowers billowing into a space they do not know they're not allowed to take up. Grow because you are boundless. Because you, like a garden, do not need to be contained by trellises or fences or boundaries. You can take up so much beautiful space. You can grow. Grow so large you coat the whole world in a pink pastel petal plush perfection of power. Grow so big that you become the beanstalk telling the giant to let you in because you deserve that golden egg goodness. Because you deserve everything magical and indescribable. Grow so wide that you become a butterfly dusting off its wings, causing a whirlwind, a whimsical wonder on the other side of the world. Grow so big that you never have to ask if you're allowed to take up space, if you're allowed to exist, if you're allowed to speak. Grow so big that when you shout, they can't tell where the garden ends and the rest of the world begins. Grow like a garden. Green, lush, thriving. Grow from your body, your eyes, your life, your mind, your skin, your teeth, your nails, your hair. Grow from everywhere all at once so that when they try to knock you down, they won't know where to begin. Grow from everywhere all at once so that you never sink back into the shrouded, in-between space that is dark and cramped and uncomfortable. Grow from the delicious lemonade sunlight radiating out of the sky, urging your leaves to unfold. Grow like the world never taught you not to. Like they only ever cared for you and watered you and whispered into your honeysuckle sweetness that you are lovely. Grow because one day you will be lovely. Grow because you already are lovely. Grow because it is the one thing you love to do. Grow because it's the only thing you cannot not do. Grow because it's the only thing you want to do. Grow because it's the only thing you can do. Grow because it's the most beautiful thing you can do. Grow because it is what nature meant for you to do. Grow because you're an impossible flower reaching for the ever-distant sky. And one day you'll get there. And you'll breathe out a sigh of relief because you made it. You'll look around and see the expansive world sprawling out before you. It begins at your roots and never ever ends. You'll soak it in and in and in. Your new vantage point, your new perspective, your new sense of self. You'll soak it in and in and in, and you'll exhale it all out. Shh. Breathe. Look at how far you've grown. Part 3, water. The sky spills out ahead, an expanse of clouds. A canvas built on impulsive brushstrokes, a kaleidoscope of lives in motion. The sky spills out ahead, and I hope the wind is still in my teeth, still rattling in my bones, still propelling me upwards, like birds in murmuration, like sap and tree roots sliding up through treetops to kiss the clouds. I hope that I will one day be forever effervescent. The sky spills out ahead, and I hope I made a twisted deal with time, kissed him on his sly lips, and sealed myself a deal with infinity. I want an ocean of seconds, a forest of years, a landscape of millennia. The sky spills out ahead, and all of time is made up of water. The clouds and the waves are the same manifestations, memories of the future wrapped up in dew. Perpetually harmonious, perpetually in flux, the past, present, and future do not exist. They are simply different phases of water. The sky spills out ahead, and it is pink and lavender and salmon and crimson and blue. It is joyous and calamitous and tempestuous and completely unfinished. The sky spills out ahead, and it's blank. And I hope I am ready to fill it, ready to cast myself a dazzling rainbow shimmering in every variation of every color, ready to savor all that there is to experience. The sky spills out ahead, and I hope I'm still asking what I want to be when I grow up, that the metamorphosis of aging will never be done, that there will always be something left to see, that there will be no end in sight, that there will be an ocean of time, that there will always forever be an ever-expanding sea of clouds. The sky spills out ahead. And I hope one day I'll sail across the whole sea. No fear creased in my brow, just a deep admiration for the horizon and the way it dips into the ocean at night. Crystalline reflections of stars rippling on cresting waves, the whole world an unwritable kaleidoscopic love story of how the earth meets the sky for the first time, again and again, perpetually harmonious, perpetually wondrous. The sky spills out ahead, and I hope I look up beaming, holding reality and imagination together in my two cupped palms, and smile, exuberant, joyous, and completely unafraid.